Hi guys, this is Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I am like turning this camera this way, that way, whatever kind of way, just to get this message out to you and talk to you. How you doing, grown folks? I am your hostess with the mostest, and I'm here bringing you some stimulating talk and conversation on a grown folk level. Now, this evening, I'd like to talk about, I haven't really went there with my sexual questions and things of that nature. And I'd like to talk about that. I like to bring up the sex topics. And this is the time of year when it's real, real cold and everyone wants to be cozy. And, you go out, it's the holiday season and people are trying to connect in a way that they could have some warmth, you know, have some body heat, have some sexual bonding, and they're out looking for it. And I know, you know, perhaps when some of you were younger, you would go out and you would do that one night stand and you would get with somebody that you just met, and it's like, hey, I like you, you like me. Okay. Want another drink? Okay. Let's go to my place. No, no, no. Let's go to my place. No, no. Let's just go to a place. Okay. And I guess people were more risque. Nowadays you kind of you think about doing some things like that because you'll get yourself all caught up. But there are some who still do that, and it's a sexual thing. It's a chemistry. It's a physical thing. And my question is, if you meet someone and you're attracted to them on a physical level, you both are jiving, you both, she looking good, he looking good, you want to just sop them up like a biscuit and gravy, however them, OG say it. um you want to devour them in a way that is grown folk. Okay, we'll just say that. And you meet them, and and it's this time of year, and you want to just go there. They just sexy as hell. And perhaps you haven't really been with anybody in a while, and you want to have that up close and personal. So you take a chance. You start off in a way that, I'm grown, you grown, we getting ready to do this. And then whatever happens after that happens, okay? And folks will come together, and they'll come together in the heat of the passion. And then what? She's waiting by the phone for him to call. He's waiting by the phone for her to call. And sometimes you never get that call again because the heat of the passion was in the moment, and now that moment is gone. You haven't connected on an intellectual level. You haven't connected in a heartfelt way. You haven't connected in a spiritual way. You've only connected in a physical, hot, passionate way. And then we can switch that. I mean, when you connect in a hot, passionate way like that, and it's not love making, it's that other word, that four-letter word. You know what I'm saying? You're doing some other stuff, because how can you be making love to somebody that you don't really know? And we can go in depth about that. I mean, some people will say, every time I touch a woman, I make love to her. Or a woman will say, every time I'm with a man, I'm gonna make love to him, he's gonna remember this. Is that really making love? Especially when you connect it so quickly in a physical way, the physical attraction. I like to hear what you guys got to say, because I have heard people say that they have went there on a one night connection and they're still together. They even got married. Things just, exploded from there. And then some will say No, that was just a bop. They gave it to me too fast. They probably do that with every man they meet. She's not wifey material. I'm not taking her home to meet my mama. And she ain't taking him home to meet her daddy because he did all this stuff to her on the first time. So it's I mean, what do you think? What do you guys think about that? Being grown, being mature, you set the stage, you set the tone. Two grown folks decide to do what they decide to do, and they just mad. A, can they possibly make love to one another instead of B, are they moving too fast? Have they thrown all the other qualities out the window? All the other things that's important out of the window? Will they ever get there? Because, the anticipation and working up to that sexual explosion is sometimes what's needed to help you to acquire a friendship, attachment, an attraction in another type of way. And then the sex is bomb when you finally get there because you build upon a foundation. So if you haven't built upon a foundation and you dive right on in there, what happens when it's over? What happened after the volcano? What happens after you say bye-bye? Give me a call. Talk to you later. What happens? So on that note, I am your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Why don't you just sprinkle me with some of your thoughts on this, because my mind is twirling. I can go on and on and on about this, but I'm not going to drag this video out. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Send me an email, DGRIER12000 at yahoo.com. Join in on Facebook. We talk about stuff like this all the time. Them grown folks is something else. And that's under Donna Smith. And on that note, I want you all to have a wonderful evening. And until I'm back again with something interesting to talk about, I want you to be grown or be gone. Good night, everyone.